Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a look at a bunch of cool stuff that's going on over in Japan. There are a bunch of tournaments going over in Japan with a bunch of cool stuff that can be got, and we need to have a look at it. And since the whole hot air arena thing is quite trendy right now, we might as well start there. We've got the Shield Battle Hot Air Arena. And among the things you can pick up are this stamped Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. And let's be clear, right? This is Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. This is the same card we had in Hot Air Arena. It is the same one for which we are getting the special illustration rare that I showed you yesterday. This is the same card we've had all along. But now it's got a new stamp. For some people, this is going to be awesome. Other people just aren't going to care. And honestly, yeah. But both people are right. This is my kind of promo. It's really cool if you're into it. It's something that a bunch of people are going to like. But if it's something in which you have no interest, you just go, nah, mate, I'm cool. And you move on. And everybody's happy. We have a better version of Ethan's Ho-Oh. That is the special illustration rare. So it's not like one of those promos where, there's only one version, so this promo version is the only cool version. No, we got a better version. It's just whether you want this. And look, Ethan's Ho-Oh lets you attach 2 fire energy from your hand to your Ethan's Pokemon, one of your Ethan's Pokemon, during your turn. And as I've told you before, as a deck, it looks really good with Macago that can discard up to 5 energy, doing 70 damage for each energy discarded, or just in a general fire deck with Armor Rouge that moves your fire energy to your active Pokemon. I'm just saying that Ethan's Ho-Oh EX could be a very good card, so having a cool promo version of it would be awesome. There are 2 other promos that are available here. We don't know what they are. Now, what is overwhelmingly likely is that these are other cards from Hot Air Arena that haven't been revealed yet. Simple as that. Generally speaking with these packs, and it is not a guarantee by any stretch, usually there's kind of 1 EX and a couple of less cool cards. So Ethan's Ho-Oh EX is probably the big one, and then there are a couple available. You can see on the screen there that the 4-player league winner, you get 1 promo pack. And then there's going to be a rock, paper, scissors tournament where a second promo pack can be won, so you don't have to win the tournament to get one. And the promo pack will have 1 of 3 cards at random, so you've got Ethan's Ho-Oh with the tournament logo on, and then, I don't know, something else. But these are cool tournaments because these are your sealed tournaments. You pay for 15 packs, you get 15 packs, and then you build a deck with your 15 packs, and then you go. And one thing that's really kind of cool here is that when we see these shield battles going on over in Japan, generally speaking, the set is designed for it. So sometimes not all types are actually in the set. The set is very much built, designed to be played as a sealed format, so that they can. You get 15 packs. And if you look at the results of these tournaments, the lovely Antoine Boulet has tweeted about this in the past. We've actually seen people who make real decks, who make actual good real decks, and that makes me happy. One little side note here, we used to get really good prizes for these tournaments that were incredibly rare and sought after, like the Rainbow Rare Zekrom, for instance. We don't get them anymore. And honestly, that was always kind of a bad idea. Not because it wasn't cool, it was extremely cool, but because realistically, having this level of prize for these what's supposed to be, nice little friendly shop tournaments just never really worked. There was a Mewtwo around as well in the Shield Battle previously. I believe this was, again, your kind of pre-release-ish tournament. And yeah, there were only 300 of the Mewtwo given out. It was obscenely rare and now obscenely valuable. And I just don't think that's the best way to run these tournaments. I like having them with cool cards, but not ridiculously rare exclusive cards like a Rainbow Rare Mewtwo, for instance. I believe these are the equivalent tournaments. So these are going on from March the 14th to May the 31st, and this is going to be fun. If you don't win, though, don't worry. You can get yourself, just for participating, you get yourself a Nimona. There are 2 available, the Scarlet and the Violet. And you also get yourself a paper deck case. But it has got the artwork of Hot Air Arena on it, which is honestly really kind of cool. So you get yourself an Nimona promo, and these have been given out for a little while now, incidentally. These are not new promos, these have been around for a while. And there's a deck case also available, so it's only a paper one, they're not going to last forever. That's not the point. I really like this. This makes me pretty gosh darn happy. So yeah, lots of cool stuff going on at the Shield Battle. And let's be clear, this is very much to celebrate the release of Hot Air Arena. This is what Japan gets instead of pre-releases. Japan doesn't get pre-releases like we do in the West. This is essentially the Japanese equivalent of a pre-release. And I'm telling you right now, if there's any way I could be in Japan in March and take part in one of these, I absolutely would. But that's not the only thing that's happening, because, ladies and gentlemen, there is a tournament for Generations decks. Shot Battle Generations deck. What the logo literally says is Battle in the Store. So it's Start Deck Generations, Battle in the Store. So obviously what you do is you rock up, you get one of the Generations decks, and you play. Here's what's interesting, though. It's actually open for elementary school students to junior high school students. It is for students. That's what it's for. When you register, you do get yourself a Pikachu coin, which is really rather adorable. But I think the coolest prize here is that you do get yourself one of 9 dividers, which is lovely. So going through them nice and quickly, we got the Gen 1 with Snorlax and Pikachu, the Gen 2 with Lugia and Bangiras. We've got the Gen 3 with your Blaziken and Kyogre, Gen 4 with Dialga and Lucario, Gen 5 with Reshiram and Amoonguss, Gen 6 with Xerneas and Noivern, Gen 7 with Tapu Koko and Mimikyu, Gen 8 with Zacian and Alchemy, and then Gen 9 with Paldean, Clodsire, and Koraidon. Yes, I know some of them do have other Pokemon hiding in the background, but essentially these are the EXs from the Generations decks, so that's essentially where these decisions for the Pokemon have been made. This is just the Generations key art, but they've gone and put it on a divider you can put in a deck box, for instance. And I think this is really cool, because there's nothing here that you need. Once again, it's not like, well, it's only open to these students and, oh, by the way, you can't join in. Like, these dividers are really cool, but it's not like the art hasn't been made available elsewhere. I mean, take a look at the divider next to the sleeves for Gen 1. Same artwork. So it's not like this artwork is unique or anything like that. It's just a cool thing. And yeah, the Pikachu coin is cool, but it's not exactly like that's the most exciting thing in the world that you just must have. So you know what? I think this is another time where Pokemon have just knocked it out of the park. But if you want something that everybody can join in, how about the Pokemon card game entry campaign 2025? Basically, you rock up to your local league and you earn yourself some stamps. And if you earn 2 stamps, you get a stamped Buddy Buddy Poffin. And if you get yourself 4 stamps, you get yourself a stamped Blood Moon Ursaluna. This is cool. And also, just to be clear, both of these cards are like absurdly playable. Buddy Buddy Poffin lets you go and search for 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less, whack them straight onto your bench. Absolute staple in a ridiculous amount of decks. And then your Blood Moon Ursaluna has got that 5 energy 240, but don't worry, it's reduced by 1 for each prize card your opponent's taken. And it's basic Pokemon colorless energy, really good tech in a whole bunch of different decks. So both of these are very, very, very playable cards. Rock up to your local league, get some stamps, boom, job's a good un. And I love that they're doing this over in Japan. I love that we've got these essentially pre-release tournaments for Hot Air Arena where you can get a stamped Ho-Oh. I love that we've got these, student tournaments for the Generations deck where they're giving away dividers and the Pikachu coin. And I love that we've got these stamped gym promos of obscenely playable cards for going to your league. I love that Japan is doing all of this. It just gives you a reason to keep turning up and playing, and that makes me very happy. Oh, if anybody's wondering, once you've got 4 stamps and you get the Blood Moon Ursaluna, that's it. You don't get any more stamps. You don't get any more prizes. So it's not like you can just turn up and start getting like 20 Blood Moon Ursaluna. Unfortunately, that is not how it works. So there we go. That's what you need to know. And now it's over to you guys. Do you think these tournaments sound like fun? Which of these would you want to be competing in? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shout outs on the channel like the lovely Star of Dav, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and seems to be a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross and you've been watching PTCG Radio.